Hi guys, and welcome to Dark Nights. It's a demo that I found on itch.io, and I thought I would play it. I'm not sure what it's about, but hey, they say it's good, so let's try it out. Set your name and... okay, what's gonna be my name? We'll just make it simple this time around. Let's not be silly. This seems like a very serious game, so let's start with MeliZ. Prologue. I should have gone home earlier. My shoes are getting soaked. These past few days have been so boring that I keep losing track of time. Staying at home does not help, so I often go out. The library is one of my favorite places to visit because it has so much for me to discover. Even so, it does not mean I spend all my free time there. I wish something interesting would happen in this village every once in a while. Anything that could kill my boredom. I often pass by this mansion during the day, but this time it catches my attention. I wonder when someone last visited this place. No other house in the village looks as lonely as this one. I don't see any ghosts in the window, so maybe it's not haunted. From afar, it looks grand. If I had to guess, it was probably built over 2 centuries ago. The atmosphere changes as soon as I approach the house. The whole building is surrounded by a veil of thin mist. All the plants in the garden have been taken over by the weeds. I notice an empty fountain behind the trees, a fairy statue in the middle. Its expression makes the environment even more depressing. No matter how you look at it, this place has an incredibly mysterious aura. There is something new to discover with each gaze around the premise. Some of the windows are broken and the door is locked with a heavy chain. My feet start to get cold, drawing my attention to my wet socks. Ugh, I have to come back another time if I want to explore. As I'm about to turn around, I see shadows move behind the windows. Oh, where? Where? I want to see them. Oh, right there! Oh my god! I try to focus on it, but it's already gone. It's as if nothing ever happened. Huh? Was that a person, or was it just my imagination? I continue staring at the windows, but nothing else happens. Even though that was strange, I was more curious than freaked out. Anyways, I don't want to stay in the rain any longer than necessary. Bright days. A little dry in the back, sorry. My mind is clouded by the thoughts of the mansion until I hear a familiar voice calling out to me. I turn around and see a girl approaching me, a smile playing on her lips. Hi, MeliZ. I can't. Okay. I'm sick. I can't do so many voices. Hi, MeliZ. Good morning, Akuya. I met Akuya in primary school and we have been good friends ever since. At this school, every class wears a unique uniform designed to tell them apart. It might seem confusing to those unfamiliar with our system, but I like it. Diversity is what makes this school special, compared to those in large cities. How are you? I'm fine, as usual. Huh? Aren't you worried about the school trip this week? Should I be? I've heard of a demon that kidnaps people who go in there. Doesn't that sound scary? What if we get kidnapped? That's only a rumor. It was all over the local newspaper. Didn't you read the article? I don't know who's talking. Someone just guessed this guy. I knew it! It's a guy. Suddenly, a dark-haired boy walks towards us. His name is MeliZ. Like Ikuya, I met him in the primary school. He's not concerned about the school's dress policy. He wears his uniform however he likes, even if it's out of fashion. We're always in the same class, but I don't mind. It can be quite fun with him around. MeliZ can be a jerk sometimes, but he never had bad intentions. I love this design. This right here, it's so good. He's kind of cute, but you know. Nah, I don't have enough time to read the newspaper every day. Plus, I don't want to see the same advertisements over and over again. Hi, MeliZ. Hi, MeliZ. Okay, I can't voice that. Hello, Akuya. What? No greeting for me? Well, to be fair, you didn't greet me either. I changed your voice. Well, to be fair, you didn't greet me either. I don't know who's talking. Okay, that's Ikuya. So, Ryoji. Okay, that's the guy. Well, to be fair, you didn't greet me either.
Hey, be nicer to MeliZ.
You're always so mean to me, Ryoji. Just to you. He likes us. I know. I could tell. I could tell when a boy likes us.
Ryoji, have you heard about the demon in the forest?
Yeah, everyone in my neighborhood is talking about it. Apparently, the rumor started after some tourist went missing on a trip there.
Do you think they're true?
I don't know. I've never seen a demon before. Don't they only exist in legends?
They say there's a true story behind every legend.
This village has many tales, but I doubt they're all true.
If it's true, I hope our little demon friend doesn't eat people.
Even if it does, it wouldn't eat you. You taste too bad. Yeah, okay. Ikuya punches Ryoji. Oh man, don't tell me they like each other. I think they like each other. God damn it. I was... Oh, ow, I was just kidding. Ikuya giggles at his reaction. Why is it the school taking us to a forest where a man-eating demon freely roams around anyway? The teachers don't believe the rumors. They think it's just a media stunt.
Oh, what if it's a curse?
I guess we'll have to see what happens. There is one thing I would like to warn you about.
What is it?
It's not public information yet, but recently a few villagers went missing in the middle of the night. No trace of them has been found. It's as if they just vanished. This is sort of things have never happened here before, and I know this because my dad has told me.
Oh my goodness!
For real? Yeah, so it do you too good to be careful. I sure won't be
walking around alone again.
If we're headed in the same direction, I can walk you home. Another option, you can ask your brother to pick you up.
My brother? No, not him.
Why?
He's from the elite class. He stands out too much.
Well, if all eyes are on you, no one's going to make a move.
But being picked up like a kindergartner? Sorry, but...
Anyways, even though his news hasn't been officially released yet, you two should be more careful. I don't want my friends to get hurt. I'll be fine. I mean, most likely something's gonna happen to me, but I'm the protagonist, I'll be fine. Oh shit, I forgot to read it! God damn it! Class starts soon. The first hour is history, my least favorite. Girl, you don't know what you're missing. I love history. It does not take long for me to doze off. It just takes a short nap until class is over. I won't miss much anyway. Oh my god, that's so pretty! Hold on. Oh, I can save it. I guess I'll save it. Back. Wait, I need to take a screenshot. You don't understand. She's so pretty. Alright. We got the screenshot. When I finally opened my eyes, school has already ended. I've slept through all my classes, and your teachers gave no shits about you sleeping. I want that. Well, I'm already out of school, so I guess I can't really have that, but you know. I should be reprimanded for it, but my teacher, Mr. Blanche, does not usually mind. He gives me special treatment because he knows I live alone. No way, she lives alone? Perhaps I should not do that too often. My classmates look at me with resentful glares. I noticed assignments lying on my desk, history and chemistry. Mr. Blanche gave us more homework than usual. It can't get any more boring than doing the same assignments over and over again. It seems like the other students have already gone home. Ikuya and Loji didn't even bother to wake me up. I will get back at them for this. Ugh, now I feel too lazy to get up. That's me. That's the mood. Once I'm ready, I start to head home. As usual, I'm walking alone. Ikuya's house is in the opposite direction, and Loji's always busy with his after-school activities. Even though I'm walking on the main road, no one is around. It is unusually quiet today, and after what Ryoji told me, I'm feeling especially on edge. My footsteps echo on the silence of the empty street. When I hear another set of footsteps, I glance back, relaxing when I see it's only a boy from my school. I look up at the cloudless sky and yawn. Even though I haven't done anything today, I feel so exhausted. I want to drop back into bed. I take a few turns. It might be a coincidence, but the boy behind me seems to be following me. I have been walking very slowly since the entire time, so he should have passed me by now. I should test him. There's an easy trick to find out if someone is following you or not. If I turn 3 times clockwise or counterclockwise at forks in the road, I will walk in a circle. If the other person does that too, it means they have no destination. That's fucking smart. That's fucking smart. I enter a small alley. I take a turn. I turn once more, and again. Now if he's still following me, I'll know it's not just a coincidence. Right on cue, I hear the boy's footsteps behind me. That guy is still following me. That sure is interesting. I speed up, trying to get him off my heels by taking more turns. All of a sudden, my arm is grabbed. I abruptly stop and turn around. It seems that my stalker has caught up with me. Oh, he's just a first year. Hello? We don't know each other, but we go to the same school, and I just wanted to ask you something. What is that? Well, will you go out with me? Really? 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 Is that all you wanted to ask? The boy looks at me and scratches his head, obviously flustered. I've never seen him before. This confession is too sudden. I might have taken a lot of courage for him to confess to me, but I do not appreciate his creeper stalkerish approach to things. You really had me freaked out. You should have waited somewhere instead of following me around. I could have ended up punching you when you grabbed me. Don't do that. Now, to be honest with you, I'm not interested in dating a freshman. Huh? I thought we were in the same year. You look so young. Anyway, I wasn't stalking. You got it wrong, alright? Maybe you should memorize the uniforms for each class. I'm pretty new here. The first time I saw you, I immediately fell for you. That's some bullshit right there. Will you go out with me, please? Give me a chance. No? I roll my eyes at his cheesy lines. So impatient too. My answer is still no. No, let me go. Please? The boy keeps holding on to me, even when I try to pull myself free. Frustrated, I violently tug my arm away. This guy's attitude is really creeping me out. All the more reason to refuse him. He doesn't seem to know when to give up. What a brat. Sorry, forget what I said. Give me another chance. Let's start out as friends and get to know each other better. The boy grabs my other hand and pulls me closer. He's getting more forceful as he tries to keep our conversation going. Without warning, I knee him in the stomach. He yelps and doubles over, finally letting me go. Oh. Don't make me repeat myself. I'm sorry, please give me another chance. Is he a masochist? He reaches towards me again, but I step aside and grab his arm first. Skillfully, I seize his other arm and fold it behind his back. When I speak again, my voice is stern. Try that again. You won't live to regret it. Ugh. I never expected a small girl like you to be so strong. I mean, yes, ma'am. If you understand, then go. With a sigh, I release the boy and watch as he runs away. I hear him mumble something inaudible before he disappears down another street. The first years are always so troublesome. He called me a small girl even though he was small himself. People like him will always act persistent unless I'm clear with them. Maybe I should report him to the administration. Well, I probably roughed him up enough to teach him a lesson. What a creepy guy. Once I get home, I go to my room. Bright days. Study hard, math, exams. And now Bonnie. I put my bag on the desk and jump down on my bed. As usual, the silence of my house is so heavy, I can feel it making my shoulders sag. My parents work overseas, but they still call me whenever they can. It is not like I miss them, but it's boring to always be alone. I used to have many hobbies, but as soon as I grew up, they started to feel pointless. At some point, they all became repetitive. I do not want to spend my life in an endless cycle of chores. As if I'm not doing that right now. For the time being, I will stay as I am. This village has always been quiet. Aside from the same holidays every year, there is not much going on. I wish something exciting would happen. Don't wish for that, it's gonna happen, and then your friends are gonna die, you're gonna end up crying, and it's like, oh, is that exciting enough for you? Or perhaps I can make my own excitement. I could try something new, unless my fate has already been decided for me. If I could, I would rewrite this boring village. I think that I forgot something. There was something I wanted to do. Oh, that mysterious mansion. I'm too sleepy right now. So tired. And she falls asleep. My eyelids feel heavy, and before I know it, I'm fast asleep.
MeliZ!
What is it, Akuya?
Did you get in a fight with another student yesterday?
Huh? Why did you ask?
There's a rumor that you roughed up a freshman yesterday for no reason.
Seriously? That brat. I should have reported him.
Of course, I meant on my blah 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 blah. Of course I'm on your side. I don't believe you would do such a thing.
A part of it is actually true. But to be fair, he was stalking me and being very forceful, so I simply defended myself. At least there's a difference between self-defense and assault. I doubt Mr. Class President will ever understand. You really do remind me of a wild rose. Oh, what the hell? Okay, this guy is cute. He called me a wild rose. I don't know, man. That's a way to my heart. Pfft, if I grew roots in this place, I'd die of boredom.
Oh, that reminds me, of that time from 2 years ago. You know, when you beat up those seniors?
It wasn't like I wanted to do it. I didn't even get involved until they started hazing all the freshmen. I couldn't hold back. I tried to be nicer to your fellow students. Fine, I'll do my best. You should care more about your reputation.
Aren't you afraid that you won't be able to make friends now that the rumor is going around?
I didn't intend to make friends with the freshmen anyway.
You always seem so bored. Meeting new people or falling in love will make your life more exciting.
No comment. Shortly afterwards, we begin to prepare for our trip to the forest. Our history teacher will be our guide. He supposedly wants to show the class a monument we learned about in class. He claims pictures and books are nothing compared to the real thing. It upgets sicker by the moment. The monument we will be visiting is only a 15-minute walk from the school. I know that Akuya is not looking forward to this trip. She holds my hand tightly the whole time. Everyone, don't stray from the path. I don't want you to get lost here. Make sure not to disturb the wildlife either.
I never knew this forest could be this beautiful.
I'm relieved that Akuya doesn't seem scared anymore. Guess this field trip turned out to be even more educational than I expected. I've never seen this place before. Well, not recently. I got lost during a class picnic once when I was in kindergarten. This looks different from what I remembered. Anyway, should we ask Mr. Blanche about the demon rumor?
Don't mention that! You're ruining the mood!
Let me ask him. Excuse me, Mr. Blanche, do you know anything about the demon rumors? Yoshi, well. The teacher lets out a sigh and scratches the top of his head. You don't believe in them, do you? Oh, you don't believe in them, do you? Not in the slightest. This forest is home to many different species of animals. Some silly people probably mistook one for a demon. Besides, there's no proof of their existence. Legends about the forest were just stories made up to scare little children. What about the missing tourists? Are their disappearances only coincidences? I don't think they disappeared. It's very easy to get lost in the forest without a map or guide. That's what probably happened to them. A rescue team will find them soon. Just stay with the group and you won't have to worry about that.
I see. So much talking.
What did Mr. Blanche say?
He believes it's all made up. I don't believe a thing about this demon.
Still, the rumors have piqued my curiosity. There's at least a grain of truth in every story. Something must have caused the villagers to feel restless.
Hey, why do you guys think about doing a little expedition of our own?
That sounds interesting.
But those missing tourists. What if we get lost too?
Don't worry, I have a map and we can always signal for help with this torch.
Really? You'll set the forest on fire with that? Why do you even have that? This isn't the Middle Ages.
I mean, yeah, she has a point. We don't have a flare or anything. Just kidding, I got a phone with me. You're gonna bring a phone to a forest. This is like every single horror thing. Bring a phone to the forest. Oh, don't you worry, guys. It's gonna work. You get there. Oops, it died.
Can you even get a signal out here?
Mr. Blanche will...
Mr. Blanche will...
Don't worry, Akuya. I'm sure everything will go smoothly. If something does happen, you can blame it on me.
Sure, but that doesn't guarantee our safety.
Stop overthinking it. In theory, anything can happen. In reality, chances are we'll be fine. It'll be just like a walk in the park. The worst thing that could happen to us is getting lost.
Of course that'd be worse.
Don't tell me you planned for this to happen. Nah, it just occurred to me. I haven't been in the forest in a while. This place looks worse than my memories. Yeah, this place looks too nice for a demon to live in. Why are we here when we could be looking for the missing tourists?
Well, I'm up for it. Come on with us, Akuya. I think it'll be fun.
Fine.
Everyone, gather around and let's go.
The students line up in a small group, and the teacher makes sure everyone is present before moving on.
When do we sneak out? Let's head to the line. We won't be able to see us there.
As the group follows the path, we go the other way. Ooh, adventure time. A few minutes later, we end up in the fork in the path.
Look, crossroad.
Which path should we take?
According to the map, the right path goes further into the forest, while the left one leads to a waterfall. Let's go to the waterfall. I don't think there's anything of interest around here. Excited, Myoji skips ahead. Oh, goddamn, I guess. After a few minutes of walking, we reached a waterfall. A large shimmering lake, ringed by lily pads, rests at the bottom of it. The cliff face of the waterfall also has a path of rocks lined along it, providing an easy access to the other side of the water. The water is so clear I could see the bottom.
Wow, it's huge! The water looks so sparkly. I want to jump in.
You get excited over the simplest things, don't you? There might be dangerous animals or bacteria in the water. If you jump into it, you'll probably get eaten alive.
Boo, you always ruin my fun.
Luigi chuckles at her reaction. I take a closer look at the lake. I can hear the sound of birds singing, but there does not seem to be any other animals around. These rocks could serve as perfect seeds.
Oh, these rocks could blah blah. These rocks could serve as perfect seeds. MeliZ, come over here.
I'm going to explore for a little bit. I'll be back soon. We'll be waiting here. Don't go too far, okay?
I know, don't worry.
I skip over to the right side of the waterfall, trying to see what's behind the stream of water. To my surprise, there seems to be a hidden cave. Ooh. From the corner of my eye, I notice a shadow moving in the bushes. It moves so fast that my eyes cannot make out what it is. It does not help that I was not paying attention. Whatever it is, I'm pretty sure it just went into the cave. Time to follow it. I look towards the entrance and notice another path of rocks leading inside. Curiosity gets the best of me and I have to take a look. I carefully make my way across the rocks. After I manage to get behind the waterfall, I appear around the cave. I cannot see anything in the darkness. The sound of falling water echoes around me. I wish I had my phone with me so I could use it as a flashlight. What could be back there? I know I saw something head in a moment ago, but I can't see anything. Was it just my imagination? I try to shout, but the sound of crashing water overpowers my voice.
As I walk deeper into the cave, I try again. Hello? Is anyone there? I call out a third time, but I can only hear the echoes of my voice. I hear footsteps behind me. Surprised, I turned around. A shadow stands at the entrance.
It's a cutie.
Who's there? I can't tell from the person's build that he's a man, but due to the darkness, I cannot make out his facial features. Who are you? I shout again, this time louder. Who are you? Stop yelling, I'm not deaf. The man suddenly starts walking towards me. Surprised by his movements, I step back. I slip on the wet, uneven surface and fall flat on the ground. Ugh, ouch. A hand reaches out to me, and I'm surprised by the man's kindness. Oh, fuck. He's cute. Oh my god. I love this game. Light suddenly flitters through the waterfall. I can finally see his face. He's so cute. Forget the other guy with the cross necklace and get this guy with the chain necklace. Fuck yeah.
Are you hurt?
No, I'm okay. I take his hand and pull myself up. He gazes at me with his narrow, violet eyes, but I'm more drawn to the long crimson hair he has tied in a loose braid. This man's delicate facial features contrast with his muscular torso and wide shoulders. He's wearing odd traditional clothing in particular. The collar around his neck raises a lot of questions. I have never encountered anyone like him in the village.
You're disturbing my peace with your shouting.
That was so blunt and rude. I like him. You didn't answer me.
I'm guessing you're the one of the tourists? Tourists? Can't you see I'm a student? How did you discover this cave? This cave? Are you lost?
No, I wanted to.
Follow the path outside and never come back? This is private property.
Wait, who are you? And what are you doing here? And how did you know about the tourists? And...
Don't ask so many questions at once.
Don't just cut me off. Answer me.
Never mind that. Go back to your group already.
But... The man roughly grabs me in the wrist and pulls me back to the cave entrance. Hey!
Stay away from this place.
The man effortlessly pushes me out of the cave. I turn around to complain, but he's already gone. He's disappeared as mysteriously as he appeared. What a rude guy. It's not like the cave is his property or anything. Ugh, this reminds me of how I treated that first year kid. Although I did give him a chance to explain, this person was just... If no one is allowed to go in there, what is the crimson-haired man doing? He seems to know about the tourists too. After letting out a heavy sigh, I return to MeliZ and Ikuya. Hey, Meli! Oh,
Hey, MeliZ, back already. Did you find anything interesting?
nope!
I met a weird guy, but he doesn't seem worth mentioning to Ikuya and MeliZ.
Maybe demons don't live in here after all.
Geez, Ikuya, have you given up already? Of course the demon wouldn't show itself so easily. You should keep looking around.
Nuh-uh, I'm tired. Let's go back to the group before Mr. Blanche notices we're gone.
Did Mr. Blanche ever talk about the forest during history class? I can't remember. That's because you're always asleep during history class.
That's not true.
I do pay attention. Sometimes.
My friends chuckle. So? It has been a long day. My feet hurt from all the walking. I'm still curious about what secrets the forest has. The crimson-haired guy in particular bothers me. He doesn't look like a tourist and seems to know the area well. He wasn't dressed like a tour guide either. Not that I've heard about any tours in the forest. Digging into it makes me more confused. Perhaps I should stop here. Like he said, it's none of my business. There's no use for fretting over it. Even as one mystery fades, however, another one appears. The abandoned house from yesterday pops up in my mind. I did plan on going there again, and it's not raining today. I glance at the time. It reads 8 p.m. and it's already dark outside. My feet still hurt, but the house isn't that far. I grab my jacket once I decide to go. We're gonna go right now to a creepy... Okay. This is why you're gonna get killed.
The streets are completely empty, making the village seem like it has been abandoned. Everyone must be already home from work or school. A few minutes later, I reached the old house. It looks exactly as the last time. Even though it did not rain today, it's still surrounded by the eerie mist. The previous owner must have been very rich to afford building this mansion with such fine detail. It shouldn't be a problem if I look around. The house looks larger and older now that I'm close. I inspect the big chains locking the doors. They're not old and rusty like I expected. They seem like they were put on recently. Perhaps the residence has a new owner. Suddenly, I hear a sigh from behind me. I quickly turn around to locate the source of the sound. There's someone sitting at the edge of the fountain. He blends so well with the dreary mist that I had not noticed him when I first entered. I slowly approach the man. Up close, I notice he's wearing a familiar uniform. It seems like he's from the same school as me, but I've never seen him before. His uniform design is not one I recognize. Perhaps he's part of the elite class like Akuya's brother. Each elite student wears a custom-designed uniform, making it difficult to be certain they even attend our school. To complement their unique uniforms, the elite class has their special rules, but I never bothered looking into them. Its members hardly appear at school, so only a few of us have ever seen their faces. Needless to say, there are many rumors about the class. According to Akuya, you need to have very high grades to qualify, but there might be more to it than that. Many students envy their status.
Hello?
Oh, he's cute! Oh, I bet you he's related to the other guy because he has a cross, and the other guy has a cross, but this guy is cute. You're giving me the cuties. I just, oof. The guy flinches and looks at me startled.
Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you.
Oh, I don't not mind. My apologies for not noticing you earlier. May I sit here? Be my guest.
Could he be the shadow I saw yesterday? Do you come here often?
It sounds like a cheesy pickup line, but I don't know what else to say. I do.
This place has an interesting atmosphere.
He looks away from me, the warm copper of his gaze thoughtful. Something about him feels off. I'm not sure, but is he sad? I can't really read his expression. What about you?
Well,
I can't tell him that I came to investigate just because I saw something strange yesterday night. It sounds weird. I never noticed how interesting this place was before, so I thought I'd come take a closer look. At this hour? I like going for walks at night. Likewise. The man's expression clears up and he smiles. Would you like to go for a walk with me then? Sure. It's odd that someone would offer to go for a walk with the person they just met. He does seem friendly and polite though. He stands up and we follow a path through the garden. Unlike the rest of the garden, this path is not covered with weeds. The ground is even and well-trod. As we walk, he points at the statues hidden away by the weeds, as well as the unusual flowers I have not seen before. He does it so naturally, it's as if he owns this place. The moonlight in the starry sky illuminates the view, which makes it even more beautiful. I never expected to find beauty in an abandoned place like this. The man smiles mysteriously at my comment. You seem to know a lot about this mansion. I would be happy to answer any questions you have. Do you know who put the chains on the door? His eyes swivel away from mine again. The man hesitates to speak. I seem to have found my answer. I do not know about it. I guess he comes here often, but he doesn't want to admit it. He looks flustered. Maybe I shouldn't push any further right now. It's getting late. I should go home. Have a good night. As I head back to the front yard, I realize that I have not asked for the man's name. I turn back and try to find him, but he's already gone. All these guys disappearing, my god, am I falling in love with ghosts or what?
The weekend finally arrives. In the morning, I make myself breakfast and sit on the couch. While chewing on some toast, I open the newspaper. It used to be full of advertisements, but now it actually has decent news articles. I browse through, hoping to find something interesting. My eyes stop at a page with numerous sketches. The reports of the missing persons are increasing. In just a few days, it has reached a point where the police can no longer suppress the public outcry. The thought of someone I know suddenly disappearing is scary. I study their profiles and try to find a commonality, but there does not seem to be one. Age, gender, appearance, occupation, and address. No, nothing adds up. This is going nowhere. I recognize some of these people, but I don't think they knew each other. Then again, if it was that easy, the cops would have solved the cases already. I doubt people disappear without a trace. They must have gone into hiding or were kidnapped. These crimes, or whatever they are, have to stop at some point. How long can this go on? I flip a page and find an article about a suspected homicide. A local reported that she heard a distressed scream late at night. Witness, the attacker ran off when I reached the scene. I went to go after them, but noticed the victim was still alive. I called the emergency number immediately. I didn't leave the woman's side until an ambulance arrived. I can't believe someone did such an inhuman thing. This is unforgivable. Further details on the case are below. Attached to the article is a blurry photo the witness took of the suspect with her cell phone. Nothing about their appearance is distinguishable. It will be difficult to identify them. The description says the victim has been missing for a week before the incidents took place. I put the newspaper aside and take a sip of my tea. Rumors spread quickly in the village, no matter how grisly they are. Even so, those same rumors become trails that lead back to the criminals, allowing the crimes to be resolved just as quickly. I want to help track down these people, but I'm not sure I'll make a difference. For now, I should keep my eye out for anything suspicious. I absentmindedly eat the rest of my breakfast. I should take a walk to clear my mind. Going to the park sounds like a good idea. Ooh, are we gonna meet another cute guy? I look up the bright blue sky. Gentle winds blow the puffy clouds around. As I walk down the road, an advertisement on the building catches my attention. Wanted, exorcists. Oh, fuck. Exorcists? Do ghosts even exist? Announcement. Recently, there has been sightings of ghosts within the village. We are looking for an exorcist to deal with them. Seriously? I don't think anyone remotely supernatural has ever happened here. And now people are supposedly seeing apparitions? Sightings of ghosts, sure. The park is practically empty. Despite it being the middle of the afternoon, there's only one other person, a boy, on the entire block. He seems to have noticed me too, but I do not pay further attention to him. I sit on a nearby bench and close my eyes, enjoying the silence. Weird things are happening in this village. It's interesting, but a bit disconcerting too. I hope the Oshi and Ikuya are safe. I hope this boy comes up to me and talks to me. Ugh, this is my day off. I didn't come here to find new things to worry about. The wind blows gently on my cheeks, and while I enjoy the warm sunlight on my skin, I clear my mind of all thoughts and focus on my breathing. They say this technique helps you to relieve stress. A moment later, a figure blocks the sunlight. Yes, he came! I open my eyes and notice a silver-haired boy standing in front of me. He's gonna end up being the one that kills us all. I'm calling it. Excuse me, miss? Yes? Can you tell me where the haunted house is? Haunted house? I've never heard of one around here. I'm sure it's supposed to be nearby, but I can't find it. I recall the advertisement from earlier. Only exorcists or horror junkies would actively seek haunted houses. He looks too young to get a job, but the alternative seems more unlikely. Why are you searching for it? Are you an exorcist? The boy looks confused, blinking innocently. No? Do exorcists normally live around here? I don't know, but I just saw an advertisement looking for applications. The boy purses his lips, his expression flustered. Is something wrong? I must find the haunted house. Before I could say anything, the boy runs away. I wonder what's that all about.
I pull out a booklet from my pocket and start to read. It's a romance novel that I borrowed from Ikuya. Even though this genre is not my cup of tea, she's insisted that I would enjoy it. I expected something cheesy from the start, but so far nothing romantic has happened. The story feels more like a slice of life piece. Perhaps that is what Ikuya recommends it. Why Ikuya recommended it. Suddenly the sky becomes cloudy. Ugh, it's going to rain again already? Time to go home then. As I'm leaving the park, I notice the boy from earlier lying on the ground, his face against the dirt. Did he collapse? Quickly, I go to him and kneel down. Hey, are you okay? What happened? I don't have much time. What do you mean? The boy passes out before he can reply. Hey, don't pass out here! What should I do? I panic to look around, but nobody else is in the park. I have no way to place an emergency call. Thankfully, he doesn't look so bad. I have no choice. I can't leave him here when it's about to rain. The clouds become darker with every passing minute. When I look up, I can feel raindrops on my face. I managed to carry the boy to a dry spot under a tree. I'm surprised by how easy it is. He weighs less than you would assume by looking at him. Why did he faint? Does he have some sort of illness? Maybe I should take him to the hospital. No, I have to wait until after the rain stops. I don't want to risk him getting any sicker. The rain creates a curtain around the tree, a few drops sneaking between the leaves to land on us. This is an unlucky day. I bow my head to look at the boy. Aw, he's such an adorable baby face. How old could he be? I bet he's younger than me. His hair looks so soft, I want to touch it. The boy slowly opens his eyes. Are you okay? The boy mumbles something before closing his eyes again. Hey. Worried, I gently shake his shoulders to wake him up. He immediately opens his eyes and crawls away from me. So sorry, I thought... Oh, it's you. Right. Rubbing the back of his neck, he looks away, embarrassed. He's an odd one, but he's kinda cute. It's okay. Do you feel any better? Yes, I'm fine. The boy fixes his scarf and pats his hair. He beams reassuringly at me. The boy looks up at the gray sky, surprised by what he sees. It's raining. I could have sworn it was sunny earlier. The downpour started right after you passed out. Oh, right. Thanks for taking care of me. He turns around and gives me a warm smile. Let's wait here until it stops raining. Are you really okay? I got worried when I saw you on the ground. I thought something happened to you. Oh, it's not a big deal. I'm just a little tired. It's nothing to worry about. Passing out from exhaustion is very serious. We should go get you a doctor. No, I feel a lot better now. He shakes his head and wildly waves around his arms. I raise a brow. I suspect he's afraid of doctors. Even so, I cannot force him to go anywhere. What is your name? Sachiro. Nice to meet you, Sachiro. My name is MeliZ. You mentioned a haunted house before. Can you tell me more about it? It's just a regular place, but people say it's haunted for some reason. Wouldn't you normally try to stay away from a place like that? It's just, I lost something important there. Which means you've been there before. Yeah, but I don't remember much. Can you tell me what you've lost? Just something important to me. Sachiro? Yes? Before you passed out, you said something like, I don't have much time. What did you mean? I did? Yeah. Sachiro scratches his head. His head. I just need to find my something quickly. I see. We sit side by side and watch the rain. I glance over at the boy. I do not know what happened, but he looks less pale than before. He seems to be enjoying the sight before us. Before long, the weather clears up and rain slowly stops. I hope you can take care of yourself. I'm going home. I will. Perhaps I can help you look for the haunted house later. That'd be really nice of you. I'll come here a lot if you do want to meet up.
Okay, maybe I'll see you later then.
See you.
I don't have any real leads for disappearances yet, but I have to catch up with the news.
My god, we've got already 46 minutes of recording. How long is this demo? I'm enjoying the boys, but damn. Like, this is like, I've played demos that are like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, but this demo's like, nah, bitch, 40 minutes.
I do not have any real leads for the disappearances yet, but I have to catch up with the news.
Perhaps I should pay attention to Mr. Blanche's class. The last few days have been hectic with all the strangers I've run into, but I'm glad I made a new friend. I look at the pile of books on my desk. There's still plenty of homework to do, whether I like it or not. I have to finish it. Ugh. How can I work like this? I try to focus on my textbook, but my mind keeps wandering. The old house, the forest demon, and Aunt Sachiro from the park. Even though I only spoke with them for a short time, they piqued my curiosity. I give up. I want to find out what's going on in the village. I wonder what Ryoji's up to. Maybe I should call him. I dial his number, but it goes straight to his voicemail. I guess that he's still busy with his club activities. I could call Ikuya and tell her what happened, but it will only get her worked up, so I brush the idea aside. I throw myself on my bed and close my eyes. This feels a lot better. A moment later, I hear knocking on my window. Annoyed, I get up and check the source of the noise. I find myself being waved at. Whoa! Let me in. Who the hell are you and what are you doing up here? Hurry! Get down first! Just let me in! What's wrong with this guy? He scaled my house! Seriously, how can a stranger expect me to let him in the house through the window? He must be the worst burglar ever. I'm not stupid enough to fall for such an obvious trap. I ignore him and lay back down on my bed. It is common sense not to let strangers in your house, especially not through the window. The knocking stops after a moment. It seems like he's finally given up. Silently, I go back to sleep. I cannot help but worry about what happened to the guy on my roof. Maybe I should check on him and get a ladder or something. Strange. I can see the window of my room, but there's no one outside. I shrug and turn back, going to my room. He's in my room. I'm shocked by the sight of the man laying on my bed. I knew it. He's in my room. That's always the cliche. He's on my bed. Oh my... Oh my goodness. I sound like all my... He's like, oh my goodness. Hi. How... You... What? How did you get in here? Are you a burglar? I'll call the police. I practically searched for my phone. Wait, within the second, the man has me by the wrists. Wait, it's a misunderstanding. Whoa. I desperately scream around, trying to break his hold on me. The stranger lowers his head to look me in the eyes. Calm down, let me explain. Let me go, you creep, as if I'm going to believe anything you say. I'm about to kick him, but he releases me and backs away. How did you get into my house? There was an open window in another room. Ugh, I had to be more careful. Can I stay here? His sudden request makes me speechless. What? That came out of nowhere. Are you joking? I'm serious. His expression changes instantly, earnest and almost somber. I've never met anyone who switches moods this quickly. No way, I don't even know you and you attacked me. Maybe not, but I know you. And anyway, I wasn't trying to hurt you. He sighs and shakes his head. I don't remember meeting this guy. Wait, could it be? No, never mind. Get out of my room, you creepy stalker! I've changed from a burglar to a stalker? Either way, you're a pervert. A burglar, a stalker, and a pervert. That really stings, you know? I grabbed the closest thing to me, a book, and hurled it at him. Get out of here, go away! Wait, I wasn't finished. Get out now! He dodges my next projectile before slinking towards the window. Calm down, no need to get aggressive. First you broke into my house, then you assaulted me, now you ask if you can stay here. My answer is obvious. There's nothing wrong with asking, right? What the... The man lets out a heavy sigh. Fine, if you don't want me to stay, then... He gives a sad glance before jumping out the window. Oh my lord! I didn't say you had to jump out! I rushed to the window only to find the weirdo smirking at me from the ground. You really do care about me. You jerk! Don't you dare come here again! Who knows what the future holds? Well, see you later. My eyes follow the figure as he walks towards the street out of sight. I'm relieved that he did not break anything, though my heart is still racing from shock. It's the first time I've met such a bad prankster. These days are getting weirder and weirder. He didn't seem all that dangerous though. He left easily enough. Wait a second. Something's off. Why did he go through such lengths to get into my house? I know it's easy to climb to the landing, but this is odd. I wonder what his intentions were. I shake my head and sigh. More questions bubble up as I think. Calm down, MeliZ. You shouldn't dwell on this. The weekend passes quickly and I'm back at school on Monday. My mind is filled with flashbacks from the past few days. I met a suspicious forest dweller, a mysterious gentleman, a frail younger boy, not to mention that weirdo who snuck into my house. I cannot help but find such odd, suspicious people interesting. This seems like an otome game.
Boo!
Ah, Kuya!
I called you out for a few times, silly. Were you asleep?
Sorry, I didn't hear you.
You should try to stay awake during class.
But the lectures are boring. Mr. Blanche is so repetitive.
Oh, really? He explained some useful things this time.
Like what?
Nope, you should have listened. Anyways, do you have plans for the day?
Well, I'm thinking about scoping out a mansion.
Oh, tell me more.
You know that road to the library?
Yeah? Of course, what about it?
Blah 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 blah. There's a creepy old mansion in the neighborhood. It never struck me before, but don't you think it's strange that it's been abandoned for so long? Nobody thought of revamping it or demolishing it, even when it's empty?
That's a good point.
I've heard a few rumors about the place before, but I haven't looked into that much. It was the shadow that I saw that really had me intrigued.
That old mansion is part of many legends of this village. All I know is that it used to belong to Kenriji family, though. I don't even know anyone who owns it now. I could have sworn I heard something else during history class and more village legends. Legends, yes. Sounded suddenly interested in history?
Yeah, huh? I probably shouldn't involve Ikuya in this further. I know she hates haunted houses, haunted places.
Do you hear about the murder the teachers keep gossiping about? They say the suspect is someone who moved into the village not too long ago. I think they're wrong though. Irene always uses the outsiders as scapegoats.
What do you mean?
The old folks quickly come to the conclusion that the culprit must be someone who's moved to the village not that long ago. Don't you think that's too unfair?
I don't think so. It narrows down the list of possible suspects.
Hi, MeliZ.
It makes sense because no one knows the newcomers very well. They're naturally the most suspicious for now. We're a small community, so it's easy to tell them and why things change. You can't see what lies below the surface. Yoshi's method does narrow down possible suspects, but I don't agree with using new residents as scapegoats.
I'm helping my dad
with this case. He asked me to collect the list of people who moved into the village within the last 6 months. If anyone comes to mind, let me know. It'll really help me out.
I have my
doubts about your method, but I'll let you know if I think of anyone. Thanks for the help.
MeliZ, can you stay over at my place while they're investigating? You live alone, right?
You should seriously think about it. I'm fine. Thanks for the offer, though.
I want to go back to my house. Ooh, what is this? Dark Nights.
What is this?
Oh, this looks badass.
Oh. Oh. Oh shit, there's music. Oh, there's oh my god, boy. He's cute. And he's cute. Oh my god. He's cute too, like, shit. Cookies, oh, what a cutie. And I guess that's us. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is good. It's like, oh man, this is like a mystery otome game. I love it. Some murder, some kidnapping, some mystery, some ghosts, and love. Oh god, I think I fell in love with the thief already. Oh sh. Oh my god. This is good. I coughed, that's how good.
I stared at the ceiling while lying on the couch. Are we out of the prologue?
No, we're still in the prologue.
I'm lying on my couch. I think about why Akuya and Loji said earlier. So I'm not from this village. Just in these past few days, I met 4 new people. Any of them could have moved here around the same time those disappearances started. It's possible that one of them is involved. Against my better judgment, I can't help but want to investigate them further on my own. The excitement is so overwhelming. Now that I know they're hot. Oh no. No, you're gonna make me choose. Who should I investigate? The weird person who jumped into my room. Yes. Yes. Because of course. Yes.
Yeah. Wait. No. Let me save just in case.
No. Okay. Good. Alright. Yeah. He really was suspicious. An image of him pops in my head.
Yeah, I should investigate him.
Could it be him? He was acting pretty weird after all. I told him not to come back, but I don't know if there's a chance of encountering him again. I tried to recall his appearance, but he did not have any unique features. Now that I think about it, however, he had a strange sense of fashion. I've never met anyone who dressed the way that he did. Oh well, no use fretting over it now. I'm sure I'll recognize him if I see him again. I should be able to find him, given how the small village is.
Chapter 1. Visits? Wait, is it like... Bro, is this like the full game? This cannot be. It says demo. Oh my god, and we're already going in an hour. You know what? I'm gonna stop it here. There's no way. There's no way. Oh my god, that's a route. It's a route. Oh my god. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna stop here. Thank you guys for watching. I don't know if this is gonna be anything, but the Dark Knight's demo, like, that's something. So anyways, you guys, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in my next part, in the next video, in the next lecture. Until next time, bye. Johnny, have a good one.